What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? 313. That's the place to be. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy. That's right, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon, a prophet you can trust. This is Leading from the Future. I'm your host. And let me tell you something. Y'all already know what's going on. Those of you that follow us, those of you that check it out, those of you that's been faithful and partners and sponsors, thank you. You know, this is a unique space where inspiration seamlessly blends with revelation. Why? To empower you on your journey. Right here, we don't just keep you informed. You know what we like to do? Transform your perspective to help you dive into these riveting stories of individuals who triumphed over adversity because we want you to learn, right? We want you to just not just sit here. No, we want you to learn from those who've persevered against all odds. And we want you to absorb invaluable lessons that they're going to share using their voice to ignite you to use your voice so that you can do about change. You know, our show is about action. It's about us calling you to action, being a catalyst for you. We believe everyone has a purpose, a unique calling that makes them indispensable to this world. So listen, we want you to continue to tell others. We always tell you, listen, when you're watching this, why don't you share it with 5 different people? 5 is the number of grace, and we want you to put some grace out there. That's right, because we believe that as you join us, you will explore pathways, uncover hidden potentials, and we want to inspire you to embrace your destiny. Listen, leading from the future is a movement towards purpose driven life because we believe that everyone born is born for a purpose. And we said if you find your purpose, then you can live your life and leave a legacy because life without purpose is like living life without purpose. Right? Okay. So listen, I never disappoint. I never disappoint. Listen, we got somebody special for you today. I'm telling you, heard her sing in the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. She was so anointed. She's been marvelous singing all over the country. You know, there's just certain voices that God handpicks and then he pours a little something on them. Amen. And then he rubs some oil inside them. Okay. So they got a triple threat. Who am I talking about? Tamika Patton, Philadelphia native, is one of gospel music's most dynamic and anointed voices with her commanding vocal range, heartfelt delivery, and lyric articulation. She has earned her place among the genre's celebrated singers. These abilities have made her a sought after presence in both sacred and artistic spaces. Tamika first captured national attention with her debut album, went #1 release on Capitol EMI Records, immediately earning recognition for her vocal style and versatility. Her style is luxe with a gospel base, sprinkles of jazz, pop, and contemporary R&B. She is a seasoned performer with a background in musical theater, and her appearances alongside acclaimed actors Loretta Devine, Shantae Moore, and James Pickens Jr. earned worldwide acclaim. Listen, Tamika is this dynamic artist, worship leader, and stage performer. Let me tell you what she does. She has shared stages with so many people. She has ministered across the United States and internationally and beyond the stage. She serves in ministry as a worship pastor and has also portrayed in Mahalia Jackson musical theater. She's honoring the legacy of gospel music. Let me tell you, I told you I would not disappoint you, not at all. All right. She has earned the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award and an honorary degree of Doctorate of Philosophy in Musicology from the Trinity International Universities of Ambassadors. Tamika has toured extensively across the United States, from Philadelphia to Ghana, from the stage to the sanctuary. Tamika Patton, ladies and gentlemen, continues to inspire with her voice, her vision, her unwavering devotion to purpose. See, she fits right on in. She is more than a vocalist. She is a vessel that God will move. Her faith and prayer goes up. Hope, victory are never far behind. Would y'all please welcome to my stage right here today, Miss Tamika Patton, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Miss Tamika. We're glad that you're here.
Thank you so much. I am humbled after hearing that intro. I'm sitting here like, who is he talking about?
Yes and yes.
Man, God is
That,
good.
hey, that be you. That be you.
That big thing, she ready.
That's right. She ready. She ain't got to get ready because she stay ready. All right. I
Got to
love
do
it.
that.
Now we are thank God for you being here. We always open up the show with this, I guess, these basic questions. Number one, we tell people where were you born, who your parents are, all right, and then of course we just gave a resume, but who are you beyond the music?
Wow. Okay, so the short of it, of you mentioned, I'm a Philly native, born and raised in Philadelphia, 215 girl forever. Philadelphia is just a flavor that, even after you moved away, you continue to carry it with you. So that's like my salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce. My parents, my mother is, I used to call her Jesus niece because she's so gifted spiritually. I mean, she is a intercessor, prayer warrior. She was my Maddie Moss Clark. That was my Maddie Moss Clark, my personal. She would have me up until the wee hours of the morning, going over songs from my youth all the way up until I said, "Mom, I got it, I got it, I got it." And that was just last week. So but my mom is an amazing, amazing asset to the kingdom. And my father, he is just the coolest cat in the room, with the soft lay, the soft shoe, always a fresh cut, always something funny to say, and is always the one that you can count on. If you're moving, you can call my dad. If you need someone to teach you how to drive, you can call my dad. You have something broken in the house, you can call my dad. And he's good with it until he gets frustrated and breaks more than what was broken in the first place. But I was blessed to be raised in a home with, I mean, just, I never questioned if I was loved. Love was shown in an abundance. And more importantly, I was taught early about the goodness of God and the importance of knowing who He is, and just seeing Him move in my household. I come from a musical family, so I just thought everybody sang because everybody in my house sang. So I don't have a sad story, thank God. I don't have the story that some of my peers have. I think that the well that I draw from, based upon my family and where I came from, and what the soil that I grew up in, were all divinely, um, strategically placed to
Okay.
to shape me into the woman that I am today.
Wow, wow, man, that sounds so good. And then take us back then to the beginning. When did you first, or somebody else, discover that singing was not just a gift upon you, but also a calling upon you?
Okay, so the singing part, as I mentioned, everyone in the house is singing, so it was just natural for me to sing as well. My
Okay.
mother and her sisters had a singing group when they were younger, called the Debutantes, and they were on the
Debutante.
local stage, but they moved on into some more, professional settings, and they were on their way until my grandmother said, "No, you're not." And my grandfather was a quartet singer. He sang with the Gate City Singers. And so some of his closest friends were Sam Cooke and Joe Lagan and the Dixie Hummingbirds. I mean, any number of gospel greats would
Okay.
be sitting in my grandmother's living room, eating dinner, rehearsing, singing, and fellowshipping. So that level of excellence, or expecting you to not take singing as a hobby, or just something, yeah, it was already ingrained. So
Okay.
I came up knowing that that's right out the gate, that's what I wanted to do. It wasn't even a thought. I didn't compare it to anything else. My mother asked me when I was 5 years old, she said, "Don't you want to be
5 years old.
five? Don't
Wow.
you want to be Miss Black Ebony? Don't you want to be on the cover of Jet magazine?" And I said no. And this conversation all came from me learning how to ride a bike.
Okay.
And I had a fit because I fell one time. And I couldn't understand why my mom said, okay, that's the end of that, because I fell one time. Because
Wow.
she said, if you're going to be Miss Black Ebony, you can't have your legs all screwed up and chewed up and cut up. And
Oh,
so,
okay. Okay.
and I told her at that point, did not want to be Miss Black Ebony. I wanted to be a singer. I knew what I wanted to be. When it became real for me is when I got saved officially. I was 8 years old.
Wow.
And I remember just the tears and the heat and it was so personal.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just Jesus and I in the room. And
Mm.
I realized at that point, okay, this is real. Like the stories I'm hearing about in Sunday school and the stories I'm reading about in my little children's Bible and the stories that I'm hearing my grandmother and my mother share with me, like he knows who I am. He knows
Yeah.
who, you know. So at 8 years old, I understood and I began to read and search out some things for myself to the point that by the time I was 10 years old, I no longer wanted to celebrate Halloween. When I realized what Halloween was about, I came home and told my mom, I don't want to celebrate. I don't want to do Halloween anymore.
Mm.
And so I think that 10 is probably when it became real to me, when I understood this is something God wanted me to do, not
Mm.
just something that He gifted me to do. And so from that point on, my thinking, of course, as I matured, it changed and it grew. But I think that was the beginning of the seed being planted, that this is something way bigger than you, Tamika. So your path is going to be a little different.
Wow. That's so cool. 8 years old, man. That's wonderful. That number. So you've been doing this a minute. So who were some of the early voices or mentors that helped cultivate the gift inside of you?
It's so interesting. Everyone in the house, of course, it was a godly household. But again, my story is different. It was a
Yeah.
godly household, but it was an artistic household. So
Okay.
my
Let
taste
me
and
pause you here for 1 second. When you say your story's different, right? When you get through, I want you to elaborate on that a little bit.
okay, all right. I think, well, I'll switch it, put it here, because
Okay.
I think when folks say, when you ask that question, who were some of your early influences, and you're
Mm-hmm.
asking someone that their foundation is gospel music,
Mm-hmm.
the only names you're going to hear are Tremaine, Mahalia, Shirley Caesar, all of those familiar gospel legends.
Got it.
We did listen to them,
Mm-hmm.
but my palette of music is so eclectic because you would hear also, in addition to those ladies, you would hear Sarah Vaughan,
Ah,
Nancy Wilson,
real
Carmen
single.
Gray, Billy Eckstein. You'd hear Lou Rawls. You'd
Mm-hmm.
hear Barbara Streisand. And then even coming up a little, just really falling in love with Leontine Price,
Mm.
um, Kathleen Battle. So I would hear all different types of Katie Lang country. So I loved music, period. Gospel is who I am, but I love music. So I was blessed to not just be privy to the Black church music experience, which is why I think my reach now is kind of diverse. My taste now is so diverse. I could go into a church where there's no one that looks like me
Mm.
and comfortably worship and know what songs to pick, what lane to go down to draw everyone together into a corporate worship, because I think we do ourselves a disservice when we only drive down one lane. I want to use all my turn signals in the car. I want to see everything. I want to experience all of it. So that's how music became the air that I breathe, because I was exposed to so many different types, and they still all minister.
Wow. 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 Until now I understand because they gave you a wide range of music arrangements and rhythm and melodies that went together so that you wouldn't just be locked into one voice or one hearing, because music is universal, so that you would be
Absolutely.
able to move in and matriculate into all spaces and places that have music. And that's, to me, that's beautiful. I think it's wonderful, right? Because gospel music carries a message, right? And
Absolutely.
in one message, right? The methods may change, but the message is the same. What message do you feel God has assigned to your voice?
Prophet, I feel that I'll say what I feel, and
Okay.
I'll share what I've been told.
Okay.
Um, I feel that when I feel the Lord moving in a song with
Mm,
me, it mostly comes in a healing, a soothing, a calming, a peaceful, and on the other end of that, it can come as thunder, as a hammer,
okay.
as correction. So
Ah,
those are the two lanes that I felt and clearly understand. Okay, this has nothing to do with me.
yeah.
This is the lane that he's drawing me to drive down. And then when folks have come up and shared how they were blessed by something I shared, or a song that I ministered, it's an array of things.
Mm,
So I'm looking at that to say, wow, the Lord can use one person, one song, same delivery, and five people feel five different things. This person felt healing. This person felt deliverance. This person felt correction. This person felt comfort.
mm.
And it was the same moment. So,
Wow. Well, listen, everybody, if you just tuned in, you're tuned in to Leading from the Future. I'm your host, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony Shannon, a prophet you can trust. I'm here with our special guest, Tamika Patton, a singer, national singer all around. And let me tell you something, it's been wonderful. I hope you've been enjoying this. But if you just tuned in, listen, we're going to take a quick break. But while we're on the break, I want you to see Tamika Patton singing in action. All right. I want you to see how she moves her voice and how you can sense the anointing, the anointment, and just the gifts, talents, and abilities that she has. But those of you that know what I'm talking about, you'll feel it and you'll sense it. All right. And we'll be right back.
Lord, I need your help. I don't know what to do.
Cece, what's going on?
I'm just so overwhelmed. I don't know how I'm going to take care of all of this.
Listen, you're gonna have to trust God. He'll come through for you. Stand on his promises. I got something for you.
Whatever you do, learn to lean on the Lord. If you stumble and fall, oh, stand. You got to stand. When storms come your way, yeah, you just kneel down and pray. When you
Are you ready to embark on a journey of inspiration and empowerment? Introducing The Heart of a Black Man, inspiring stories of triumph and resilience. A captivating anthology that sheds light on the incredible stories of Black men who have faced adversity with unwavering strength. This anthology features a powerful voice among its authors, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. His contribution adds a unique perspective, weaving a narrative of resilience, faith, and triumph that will leave you inspired and moved. The Heart of a Black Man is more than just a book. It's a beacon of hope, a celebration of perseverance, and a testament to the indomitable spirit within the hearts of Black men. Available now on Amazon for only $20 or Kindle for $9.99, The Heart of a Black Man is a powerful investment in knowledge, empathy, and inspiration. Reach out to us or order your copy today and join us in celebrating the resilience, triumphs, and the enduring spirit of Black men everywhere. Hello, and thank you for tuning into Leading from the Future with Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. Well, we hope that you're enjoying the show, and we want to let you know that we are grateful for you. From captivating stories to insightful discussions, we value your presence in our community. Now, if you're finding value and joy in what we bring to your screen, we'd like to invite you to consider taking your support a step further. To ensure the continued success of our channel, we warmly invite you to contribute. We're seeking 10 generous individuals to donate $1,000 each, as well as 10 contributors with a gift of $526, and 10 supporters donating $224.24. Every donation, regardless of the amount, makes a significant impact. However, as a token of our gratitude, each contributor will receive a personalized prophetic word and an exclusive ebook. We have 3 simple ways for you to give, making it quick and easy for you to send your contributions. The first is Cash App. That's right, $ Anthony D. Shannon. You can send your contribution directly to our amazing host. The second way is to download the V-Church app. Go ahead and download on the Google Play or your App Store and follow the prompts there. The third is Cash App, $ the Victory Church INT. Again, we thank you for your contributions and your support of Leading from the Future with our amazing host, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. Well, thank you for being an essential part of our journey. Your generosity truly fuels our passion. Now let's get back to the show because more exciting moments await us. Thank you for your continued support.
All right. Well, listen, we're back. I hope you enjoy that. Wasn't that powerful? Such an amazing singer she is. And, she sent me one on WhatsApp. And listen, I'm going to play that one too at the end. Okay. Near the end, you're going to get treated with 2, all right, of her singing. So it's going to be powerful. It's going to be beautiful and you're going to love it. Now, before we left, you were talking about music. Your pattern was different and what's your message and that sort of thing. Well, what was the journey like when you released your first project? We were talking about it as we were bringing you in and you stepping into the national gospel music space. What was that journey like?
Well, okay, so I must say that I hear a lot of people say favor isn't fair, but it is.
Okay.
It is though, because I think that some of the folks that we just see the end of the story, you don't see the work that they've put in all along. And so to you, it's an overnight situation. It's, oh, why is this person getting all of these, accolades? And why is God doing all this wonderful stuff for them? My journey was one that I always say, whatever God has for me to do, like my ultimate purpose in the earth must be mind-blowingly great because the enemy hates me with everything. With everything in him, from a child to trying to take me out with health issues as a young person, and then just going through trying to matriculate through elementary school and junior high and high school with knowing, being told at home that you're marked for greatness, and walking into rooms and having opportunities that adults have not had. And here I am, 13, 14, 15, having professional opportunities to minister and share. And yet in those arenas with other teenagers and other friends, you're being made to feel awkward, like there's something wrong with you. Well, you don't run, you don't riff, you don't do this, you don't scream, you don't holler, you don't throw your head back like this. And so in my mind, I'm like, and why does it take that? Why can't I be me and you be you, and we still both be good at what we do? And so that was a struggle because I was the minority. Riffing was just not my, let's hear the song. Can we hear the song a little bit? I mean, can you let the melody breathe a little bit? And I love, Karen Clark Sheard. I love Kim Burrell. I love, a lot of the artists that are known and skilled in doing that. That just wasn't my lane. But I was made to feel like, I was missing out on cheesecake or ice cream or something because that just wasn't my style. But as I grew and, I entered competitions and I traveled and I met other people on that creative path, I got to be really secure and confident in my sound. And I noticed that the more secure that I became in my sound, anytime I like what I hear from me, and I'm a very picky person, if I begin to like what I hear, then there's something else, because it's not me. I'm not listening to me. I'm listening to God singing through me. So that's the only way that I could enjoy it. So I would listen to artists that I admired. I listened to Chaka. I listened to Patty. I listened to Layla Hathaway, India Ari. I listened to Shania Twain, Barbara Streisand, Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder. I mean, so many different voices that I love. Rochelle Farrell. And I would take the things that I liked about their voices, and then I would sprinkle it into my mix, not to mimic them, but to learn.
Absolutely.
Like what Rochelle Farrell does with her throat is otherworldly. That's absolutely crazy.
Say with her throat, huh?
With her throat. I mean, I think there's a little man in there like shifting gears and pushing buttons, but so gifted, so gifted. And so that added to my journey, in that once I became secure if I was not secure in anything else, I knew God loved me. I knew that He called me for something great. And I knew that my sound was not ordinary. But I had to learn that every good thing was not a God thing. That every opportunity that came along was not necessarily one that I should accept. So that came with getting hit, couple of bumps and bruises, getting stabbed in the eye, not in the back, in the face, and going to Philadelphia High School for the Creative and Performing Arts. It's only the best high school in the world. Having the opportunity to attend with so many other great artists, I mean, legendary voices that are charting their path in the music industry. That was just an incubator for greatness. And so they taught us that we were already there. We weren't getting there. We didn't have to get there. We were there by being in that class, by being in that group. We had already made it. So when I had the opportunity to sing background for Phyllis Hyman and Jean Carn and Patti LaBelle and Tremaine Hawkins, and I'm a teenager though. when you get those opportunities and you haven't gone through the ranks, and someone turns to you and says, how did you get this opportunity? And this is my tour, the tour that I did with Patti LaBelle, that was my first like major tour. And everyone in the room that was auditioning is like, oh, how many times have you been out? And I'm like, oh, this is my first one. What? Like, how did you get to this point and this is your first one?
Right.
I was still really young in my professional career and had that opportunity. So I just thank God for he writes my resume. I always say that all of the platforms that I've been blessed to perform on and minister on have been divine appointments, because there's really no other way to explain how I got there. Because other folks had to go through a series of things that I necessarily didn't have to. But then, you talk about these reality shows that are now very popular in the last couple of years or so. And I did what every other vocalist did when I'm like, oh, wow, this is a great platform to showcase Jesus. Let's make God famous. Yes. And so, yeah, I threw my hat in the ring a couple times. And even in that, I learned you got to be comfortable just being you. I have to change who I am. And I don't mean in a positive way. I don't mean criticism that someone gives you to better you. I mean criticism that someone gives you to literally change your DNA. Change your spiritual DNA, your creative and artistic DNA, to the point that everybody sounds like everybody else. And if that's what I have to do to make it, I'm okay. You can have the trophy, you can have the TV show, you can have the movie. I'm good. And so through that experience, I learned, and I went out 3 times as if I didn't hear God the first time. I went back because I thought maybe he stuttered or something the first time when they said no. So I went back a second time. Surely he didn't. And so the third time I went, and the third time I went, there was someone that I admired greatly. I mean, one of my mentors that I absolutely love. And that experience broke me a little bit because, you're not supposed to know the people.
Right.
And I knew everyone on the panel. And I walk out and they tell you, don't say anything. Just say your name and what you're singing and where you're from. No problem. I walked out. I said that. And the person that I thought out of everybody
that was with you, right?
It was with me. They were riding with me. She turned to her colleague and said, well, what do you think, so-and-so? And I said, I'm sick. Come again. He said, what now?
Wow.
And I said, well, Lord, if I didn't hear you the first 2 times, I heard you this time. So I said, this is not your path, young lady. Get your bag, your phone, your keys, your hot sauce, and get in the car and go about your business. Because this is not how you are going to be presented.
Yeah.
For what God is calling you to do. So I said all of that to say to the person that's listening that is trying to figure out your niche, trying to figure out what you should do next to be whatever it is that you're trying to be. 1, dreams don't have expiration dates. And 2, stay true to who you are. I'm sorry, doctor. I went all the way down a rabbit hole, but I literally went back in my mind.
In your mind, yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, that question.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps somebody.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. That's what it's about. And I love it because it's the authenticity of who you are. Just like Aretha in her movie, her father said, you're trying to be somebody else. And then one singer said, no, just find you. What's you? Who are you? Once she found it, that was it. And that's who you are. And that's what you have done. Listen, in your opinion, what separates singing from ministering through music? You talked about the riffs and, they love doing that. Church of God in Christ, others, Rance Allen, but what's the difference between singing and ministering through music?
I think the easiest answer is if when you're using the gift that was given to you to minister, the attention is not on the ministry part, then you're just singing.
I see.
So even as gifted as you are, if your gift is taking away from the moment, it's no longer ministry.
I love it. Well, listen, everybody, you see, you've been listening to the one and only Tamika Patton. We're going to take another quick break right here. And we want to thank all of you for supporting us. And then, of course, if you have not gotten our latest book, right, The Process of Change is Now. I want you to get that book today. We say it this way, that the changes are happening in AI technology, that AI is moving at the speed of AI, and the process of change is now. And we want you to get this handbook for you so that you can stop resisting change and know how to change. We're in the fourth industrial revolution, and the fourth industrial revolution is dealing with AI, technology, robots. You better get used to it. When I was in San Francisco, I got into an autonomous vehicle. There was no driver. They had all of these things. It was amazing. I said, oh, this is what it's going to be like in our future. So get this book and get it today. All right. And then we want to encourage you to get our other book. Yes, indeed. Sacred Success. That's right. We believe that God can unlock his God-given prosperity unto you. That, listen, we believe that once you understand what it is, you will stop chasing money and you will start unveiling and uncovering what your purpose is. When you find your purpose, then you find also your unlocking God-given prosperity. We want you to align with God's divine plan for you so that you can step boldly into your inheritance. All right. Get the book, scan the QR code, or you can get it on Amazon, both of these books, or you can go to our website, thevictorychurchint.org. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. Introducing to you Leaders Live Generously Academy, a coaching program designed just for you with yours truly, Dr. Anthony D. Shannon. That's right. Listen, I want you to understand that Leaders Live Generously Academy is where ambition meets purpose and success is defined. Imagine a place where you don't have to choose between making a meaningful impact and achieving financial prosperity, where your pursuit of success harmonizes perfectly with your values of family and faith. At our academy, we understand that true leadership is about living generously, leading with integrity, and creating a legacy that transcends financial achievements. Under the guidance and the coaching of Dr. Anthony D. Shannon, I am a renowned expert in leadership with over 30 years of experience. Listen, not only do we teach you leadership, we teach you personal development. You'll discover your unique purpose. Learn to maintain balance in all aspects of your life. And I want you to unlock strategies for wealth creation. Why don't you join me and let me help you transform your vision of success, lead with generosity, and live a life filled with purpose. I want you to start your journey today at Leaders Live Generously Academy. It's the coaching program designed for you. It's where we teach you to lead, to love, to give. It's transformative leadership because the best leaders are those who live generously. Come join the academy, and your coaching program starts right now.
Hey, family. This is your girl, Tamika Patton, and you are watching Leading from the Future with Dr. Pastor Anthony Shannon.
Elevate your mindset with Radiant Achievers, illuminating radiance and influence. An anthology curated by Dr. Jacqueline Mohair. Immerse yourself in stories that promise not just inspiration, but tangible takeaways from contributors like Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. Gain insights from individuals who've excelled in business and left a lasting impact in their communities. This anthology isn't just about success stories. It's a guide to wisdom and practical strategies for your own journey. Radiant Achievers brings together diverse voices, including the faith-filled perspective of Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon, creating a powerful narrative of empowerment. Are you ready to transform your perspective? Order Radiant Achievers by reaching out to us or order your copy on Amazon now. Let the stories within, enriched by Dr. Shannon's insights, ignite your passion for business, community, and the actionable steps towards your own radiant success. Illuminate your path to greatness today. Hello, and thank you for tuning into Leading from the Future with Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. Well, we hope that you're enjoying the show, and we want to let you know that we are grateful for you. From captivating stories to insightful discussions, we value your presence in our community. Now, if you're finding value and joy in what we bring to your screen, we'd like to invite you to consider taking your support a step further. To ensure the continued success of our channel, we warmly invite you to contribute. We're seeking 10 generous individuals to donate $1,000 each, as well as 10 contributors with a gift of $526, and 10 supporters donating $224.24. Every donation, regardless of the amount, makes a significant impact. However, as a token of our gratitude, each contributor will receive a personalized prophetic word and an exclusive ebook. We have 3 simple ways for you to give, making it quick and easy for you to send your contributions. The first is Cash App. That's right, $ Anthony D. Shannon. You can send your contribution directly to our amazing host. The second way is to download the V-Church app. Go ahead and download on the Google Play or your App Store and follow the prompts there. The third is Cash App, $ the Victory Church INT. Again, we thank you for your contributions and your support of Leading from the Future with our amazing host, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. Well, thank you for being an essential part of our journey. Your generosity truly fuels our passion. Now let's get back to the show because more exciting moments await us. Thank you for your continued support.
All right. Well, listen, we're back. Again, I am Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony Shannon, a prophet you can trust, with our special guest, Tamika Patton. And she was just breaking some things down for us and, talking about her project that she put out, the different singers that she's had the opportunity to be with, and even her first tour with the one and only, y'all know her, Patti LaBelle. Throw them shoes off in a minute. Okay. Now, here's what I want to know from you right now. What disciplines do you or should a singer develop if they want to last and not burn out?
Oh, wow. I hear that question a lot, and it goes so much deeper than just taking care of your voice, your diet. Okay. A lot of folks don't realize a lot of things that we eat that are acidic cause damage. Definitely dairy, and I am guilty. Ice cream is my vice. I'm ashamed to say it, but that is my happy place. But I have learned over the years how to combat that. But you have to be careful of your diet. Sleep is so very important. And hot tea is psychological. It does help to warm the throat, but water, room temperature water is great. Hydrate. You have to hydrate. That plays a large part in not having your vocal cords when they rub together. That's how you get the calluses and the nodules. And a lot of times, in gospel music, we're really, really hard on our voices, and a lot of the singers are preachers as well. So you're doing double work. So your voice is taking a beating. You have to rest. So there's nothing wrong with quiet. Vocal rest is great. Sleep is wonderful. Watch your diet. And just make sure that you take care of your instrument like you would take care of your Mercedes. You got to baby it. You have to spend some time with it. And definitely warm ups and do your exercises. Don't just go out there and try to do a full concert and you haven't warmed up your instrument. So those are things that give you longevity, and not taking every engagement, being really sensible about your schedule as well will definitely give you longevity.
Now, you portrayed Mahalia Jackson on stage, right? What did you learn from stepping into the life of such a legendary gospel voice of her time?
I mean, that was one of the highlights of my career, portraying her in that production, Hallelujah Mahalia, with Don B. Welch Productions. We got to tour all over the country. She was absolutely not just a gospel singer by far.
Okay.
She was an ambassador of peace overseas in Europe. She was so beloved and well respected. She should have been among one of the first Black female millionaires, as she owned chicken franchise. She had a chicken franchises. She was a hairdresser. She had beauty salons. She put over, I forgot how many children. I believe it was almost 100 children through college. She paid their college tuition. That was something unheard of back in those days. So she was an absolute businesswoman. And she really cared deeply about the movement, about the civil rights movement. She was very close and instrumental to lots of decisions that Dr. King made. And so I think a lot of times we do a disservice when we speak about Black history and we speak about Mahalia Jackson, because she's so much more than How I Got Over and Move On Up a Little Higher and Didn't It Rain. She set the tone for how Black women should handle themselves in business. And she learned the hard way, being paid way less than she was supposed to be paid, if at all. And then someone took a chance on her, and his name was Joe Bostic. And he was a white man. And he stood 10 toes down for her and refinanced his home to present her at Carnegie Hall. And I have been praying that I find my Joe Bostic, because after that, that's all she wrote. From there, it was up. Everything just blew up for her. And so I think that we should tip our hat a little more to Mahalia Jackson. She was absolutely so much more than a gospel singer.
Wow. Well, I tip my hat off to her and you for bringing her into modern day realization. The last thing I have for you, the last question is this: what is the legacy you hope your music leaves for the next generation?
I really hope that my music leaves a legacy of authenticity, pure and transparent worship. I always tell people, no matter what I sing, you're going to hear Jesus in it. If I sing a Patti LaBelle song, you're going to hear Jesus in it. If I sing a hymn, obviously you're going to hear Jesus in it. But as you said, music is universal. I like to say music is the voice of God. So I would hope that those that come after me and hear the work that I've done during my time on this earth, during my dash, that they feel the healing, that they feel the comfort, that they feel the deliverance, that they feel the correction, but most of all, the purity that I was a vessel that was yielded to the Lord to be used for the message that he wanted to convey to his people.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tamika Patton, for being here on the show today. Tell people how to get in touch with you, your social media, contact information. And have you written your book yet?
He is the prophet you can trust. Okay. He's a real prophet. Because I have not spoken to him about this. And I'm actually working on my book right now.
Wow.
I am actually working on it right now. I'm working on new music as well. So stay tuned for that. We will have a new single dropping in just a few weeks. I am really easy to find on Instagram. It's Tamika Patton Music. On Facebook, Tamika Patton Music. On X, Tamika Patton Music. On TikTok, Tamika Patton 115. And I really do answer. So please follow me. Send me a message if you've heard any of my music, and just to drop in and say how it's blessed you. That's my fuel. I love it. So please do. And I promise I will answer back. But stay tuned for that new music. It's coming. And if you follow me on social media, you will be the first to know when it's being released.
All right. Well, listen, everybody, we thank God for Tamika Patton. And listen, I want you to thank her. Go hit her up on all of her social media handles. All right. And listen, thank God for her. And listen, all I know, when you're in your prayers, pray for her. As you're praying for yourselves and others, put her on your prayer request, that God will take her voice all around the world. All right. Now, listen, everybody, I'm your host, Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony Shannon. This is Leading from the Future. I want to always give you an opportunity to sow a seed to help us to take this message all around the world. All right. And we want you to do it today. we ask you to sow $1,000, $500, $250. Here is some of the ways you can do it. $, the Victory Church. Or if you want to sow into me personally, listen, you know, I bless it, I pray for it, and I thank God for who you are. You could do that at $ Anthony D. Shannon Cash App, right? Or you could go download the V Church app, right? It's an app, actual app. You just put in the Victory Church, it's a download. And guess what? We help to finance this program and take it all around the world. And then you might be a speaker. You might want to be a part of our speaking platform. You know, we're looking for speakers right now, vendors, as well as storytellers to be on our stage. You can go to the prayerbreakfastofchampions.com. All right. And then you might want to also join our academy, Leaders Live Generously Academy. And therefore, we give you access to others, speakers, and other inspirational voices that can help you on your journey. All right. So we want to thank you for that. And then listen, I want you to pray for me, that I'll continue to hear the voice of God and do all that he has for me to do. And we want you, as we leave this place today, we're going to play another song by Tamika Patton. I want you to see her doing what she do. All right. Just for you. As we close it out, you can listen to that. And let God bless you real good. And you know, I always say, life is about finding your purpose so that you can live your life and leave a legacy. I'm Dr. Pastor Anthony Shannon, the prophet you can trust. Peace. Check out Tamika Patton.
Alone in a room, it's just me and you. I feel so lost that I don't know what to do. Now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my life seems just a little bit cloudy. Guide me until I'm sure I open. Just one word from you, it makes a difference in what I do, Lord. Guide me until I'm sure I open my heart. Just say one word, one word, one word, one word, one word. You're the lover of my soul, the captain of my sea. I need a word from you. I'll open up my
Thank you for joining us on another incredible episode of Leading from the Future with Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon. We've had an amazing journey exploring visionary leadership and inspiring insights. If you're passionate about sharing your story and ideas on our show, we'd love to have you as a guest. Simply reach out to us via email at thevictorychurchint@gmail.com. To ensure the continued success of our channel, we warmly invite you to contribute. We're seeking 10 generous individuals to donate $1,000 each, as well as 10 contributors with a gift of $526, and 10 supporters donating $224.24. Every donation, regardless of the amount, makes a significant impact. However, as a token of our gratitude, each contributor will receive a personalized prophetic word and an exclusive ebook. You can contribute through 3 convenient ways. The first is Cash App. That's right, $ Anthony D. Shannon, or $ The Victory Church INT. You can also download the V Church app. Search for us on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Follow the prompts and make your contribution. Whether you contribute $1,000 or any amount, every donation makes a difference. Go ahead and support us today. For more information and to stay connected, please visit leaderslivegenerously.com. We appreciate your support in advancing our mission. Well, thank you for being a part of this incredible community. Join us again next time as we lead from the future with Dr. Pastor Prophet Anthony D. Shannon.